Evening, guys. Just wanted to jump on here real quick before we get into this week's video. This one's a little different. This is a little family project the kids and Eric took on. They have been building on this RC crawler course. If you've seen some of the shorts, Eric and Gunnar both have the 124 scale crawlers, and they decided to build a little course out here under the roof to have a place to crawl. It's not done. This video here is going to be this first section. Here we go. First section up through here. Just them building it and talking it through and, you know, joking and all the things that go along with it. But yeah, it's been a fun family project. Just thought we'd take it, you know, share it with you guys. Something a little different, but some of the stuff that we do. So, Scarlett did do some of the filming on this one. So.
Well, got a little bit of a different project for the channel, maybe. If this makes it up, I don't know. We'll see. But Dad and Gunner's got a crawler, and maybe Sis will have a crawler before long and stuff. And so we had this area right here, right here, Sis.
Sure.
Magic.
No, that part there, honey. Not just the yard.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, that girl.
But we thought we might as well try to make this space usable, because we didn't really know what to do with it. It was just, you know, retaining
Junkyard.
wall. Yeah, it was a junkyard. We called our junk. But it's under the patio, which I have a roof in, so it'll be out of the weather, and it's already got a nice uphill section. So we thought we might work on making a crawler course for our at least 1/24th scale.
Yeah.
XC1.
Yep, but they're 1/24th scale crawlers. So this is the beginning. The first obstacle, maybe. He's going the wrong way.
I knew I was going the wrong way. I just wanted to try to climb this.
Alright.
That was easy.
That one's easy, so.
We need to make it harder because
we
this
can
is
make
the
it
hard
harder.
course.
Right.
We need to put
Well, I didn't want to make it so hard we couldn't get on the course, but yeah, that proved that showed
Yeah.
Dad that we could make that a little bit steeper.
maybe like there. Yeah, my finger's in the way.
I need a-
Piece of wood would work.
Well, I'll just put dirt in there when we're ready, but until we get it ready, I want to be able to adjust it easy. All right. Crawl that.
Easy.
Yeah, still pretty easy.
You kind of cheated though. Yeah, that's impossible.
Right. Don't want to make it impossible. We got to have our.
We gotta have it so we can get our crawlers up it.
I mean, that might make it easier actually, because you could crawl over that. And,
Like that.
yeah, piece of cake.
But you can't back down it. Cause there's
You're not supposed to back down it.
Because there's
Remember, it has to be hard, so you have to work at it. Alright, that might be just a little steep. That's alright, we can add some things.
add some little rocks or something.
That's it. I should have had you bring mine too.
I was thinking about it. You're better at crawling than me.
Because Dad actually
Has experience.
and actually some patience.
Hey,
Truth hurts.
I have patience actually too.
Dad has a little bit more.
I think that'll be alright. I think we just need to add some more behind of it. Something.
Or some little rocks up here. Oh.
See, I would have got over it if I hadn't
That's
wrecked down the
something.
backside. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. Now, see, we also have to figure out a way to make it so that you can tell that's the course to go up and that you can't just go anywhere. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So we'll have to.
We
Well,
need.
well, like in the woods, usually there's trees on both sides. You know, you have to go up through the path. Right. So we need something that kind of says here you have to go this way.
And you can't just
Or
drive
otherwise
around.
you'll have cheaters like Matt that'll take all the bypasses.
Matt just goes.
He will learn
He'll go
about
right
this.
by the side.
He will learn about this.
He'll learn about this?
He will learn about this.
No, I don't think so.
He'll learn about this one way or another. He'll watch this, or I'm gonna tell him.
Who do you think Matt's gonna believe, you or me?
Me.
Yeah, you're probably right. We should put it like this here to be like, this is not the way.
No, or you're gonna have to do that.
Or you're gonna have to have a rig that'll go straight up and down.
Well, I think Rogie ate a bee or something. I don't know. I just think she got stung.
Wait, would you think that she would have yelped?
Cause she's going.
Yeah, 'cause the bees. She sees the bees.
Just never.
That fits good. You'll have to have a rig that goes straight up and down to go there.
Right, so we gotta start.
I gotta start.
Maybe we should
Can't go there either.
bury that rock like that.
Mhm.
That'd be a good idea.
But you could use the rock to get yourself up.
Yeah, you might be able to use the rock to get yourself up, huh?
Mhm.
But you're still not able to go over
But you're
it.
still.
And Dad, the rock could still be a wall for the next horse
Right.
next to it.
Yeah, that's the thing. Maybe we can use some of this wood on the course.
Yeah, we could do that.
I think that's deep enough.
Yeah.
And you need to bury it in. That'll be real easy right there. I want to see something after you're done. What's that? We should have.
Well, we can always make it a bit easier or harder as we go.
Once we're done with this, we should have Matt come over with his crawler and try it.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we'll have to make
forgot
an
Matt's
easy
crawler.
course for Matt's crawler. It's just a shippy. Ain't that right, shivvy people? Gotta make them easy courses.
Dad.
What?
Yes.
Yes. All right. How easy was that, son? You get through there easy? I packed down the dirt now some.
You can still use the wall to get up, but I'm trying not to. I just can't get her.
Flag.
Hey, I'm getting it in there so I can test it, sis.
Well, son, if you can't get it in there by driving it in there, then you need more practice driving it in there. Then, see, I think it'll be all right.
Yeah, that'll be all right. You'll have to work at it for a little bit. If you're me.
We
Oopsies.
need to put some of these in here like this.
The crawler looks big compared to the rock, kinda.
How many big rocks have you? How many? Wait a minute here. You think the crawler looks big compared to the rock, but how many rocks have we drove up with the side by side that were bigger than the side by side that were like, oh yeah, we can go right over that? Not that many, have we?
Not
Like
that
one
many.
or two.
Yeah, because that one that old big booty Rhonda got stuck on there that Matt had to kind of give it a run at was, that was about as close, and that one there wasn't nowhere near as tall. You're gonna have to go get Dad's crawler.
You just made that look easy.
Because that's what dads do.
Well, cool dads go off-road, so...
Dads go off road.
So you'll have to give a dad, like a rock straight up and down to stop him.
You try to go straight up, but you're gonna have to really work at it.
Oopsie. I saved. I don't think you could do that in Max though.
No, I couldn't get it in reverse that fast.
That's like when you hit the stump on Gunner's window.
Hold one of the obstacles.
All right, well,
Do something.
what do you got? Dad was thinking here.
You build, we play.
Dad was thinking maybe we put some smaller rocks down in here, make this kind of go deep, and then we'll have a big tall dirt hill to come up, and then we'll run into some more rocks or something, okay?
Okay.
And then we might need to go down to the barn and steal some of our flat rock pile, and we can bury some back in to make it a ledge.
Ah, Frogert.
There's definitely going to be parts of this because we're already 20 minutes in.
You still filming though?
I'm still filming.
This one here will be a good ledge rock.
But I might have to like part soon because it's almost out of battery.
See if we could put this like somewhere like right in there, bury it a little bit so it'll stay put. That's the thing, we have to bury some of these at least a little bit so that they'll stay put, or otherwise the crawlers will be moving them around.
Our crawlers are really light, though.
They are light, but they got an uncanny amount of traction.
I didn't like
Ton of
I don't know how you would do that. Like, if like in real life, people put water in their tires, right?
Yeah.
Crawlers.
Well,
I think
the,
you should somehow try to do that.
the crawlers you can buy weighted rims that are heavy
To
make
keep the front down.
to make the wheels heavy.
So you don't
You won't
just
go.
bam on your
Yeah,
roof.
if we had the weighted rims on the front of that, it would make it easier to climb straight up that without it trying to tip over backwards all the time like it does.
Yeah, because.
You think that's good, Dad?
Yeah, what are you thinking? Should we put some rocks in there? Or you just want to leave it a hole like that?
We should put some, we should put some rocks
Well,
back
there's some
here.
rocks.
Like,
Will those work, or do we need to find some more rocks?
I think those would be good.
we might need to find some more rocks.
All right, that'll go get some more.
Okay, like this.
Like bigger or smaller? What are you thinking? Or more of that size?
Yeah, more of this size.
Okay.
I know. We'll have to do this one. We'll have to do at least like 3.
We got more footage for Mom to edit.
Dad wants to make sure we do at least a couple really hard spots where we can't get up it. So that way, and we'll make,
Upgrades.
lines that we can go around, but I want lines that we can't make it up. So that way if we do upgrades on our buggies, we'll upgrade them till we can make it up those hard lines.
But what if we don't?
Well, we can always change the line later.
Oh yeah, okay.
It's not like
rebuild
it's
it.
permanent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
permanent.
build it. We can rebuild it.
Yeah.
We can unbuild it and rebuild it. But we got all kinds of rocks out there around the tree.
Yeah.
So, what was you thinking?
We like wedged some of these rocks there. I put this here.
I was thinking we could take like a tall rock kinda and put it there.
So
Well, I mean, do you see a rock you can use, or do we
I
need to go
do.
find one?
I do. I was going to say the one next to it. But that one works too.
I disagree. I disagree with that there. But this isn't my course.
I was gonna say, Gunner's working on this obstacle. You can build an obstacle, and you can build it however you want to build it. Okay.
Okay.
I'll get to help you a little bit. Because I can't. We should dig out a hole for that.
Yeah. Well, I was just gonna set it there and see what it looked like, so we knew how much.
Oh, that's... Yeah, you could drive through there to get around.
Right. I think we ought to just probably leave that rock right there like it is, don't you?
Which rock? Well, could we scoot it back a little bit? Because it's right there on
But
the
it's
edge.
gonna be one of those impossible lines.
Right.
Yeah, I was thinking like right there.
Right there?
Mhm.
I think that would be a pretty good one, because we don't even really need to bury that one. It won't go nowhere.
I can shake it, but
Yeah, but I mean, night crawlers ain't gonna move it.
they're 2. Hi, Mom. They're 2.
Honestly, after we get some rain blowed in here and some different things, it'll kind of sunk into the dirt, and it'll be more permanent than it is.
We need. Oh,
Well, yeah, you're gonna get dirty, son.
we need to stick a rock in there or something.
Dad went and got you some rocks, bud. So
I thought we were gonna have that rock.
pick your poison. Well, I was thinking maybe we should put
Yeah, right there.
this right there.
But then couldn't you just go up here and turn and
Oh, thank you, honey.
Yeah, that's what we're doing. Yeah, sis, this is going to be the impossible one. So we'll have.
just go like
So,
sis,
so we'll
that's the
turn.
point. Yeah, if you
Yeah.
can't get up this
Oh,
one,
yeah,
then
so
you
you
just
can
go
go
around the
around it.
bypass. You just right. If you can't get up this, you take the mat line.
I told you he's gonna learn about this.
I was gonna say, so I'm gonna have to listen to everything Dad says.
Maybe.
We'll have to call this the mat line.
You guys are gonna get me in trouble.
No, try the impossible.
Yeah, we might as well try it just to see. We don't want to leave our impossible line there if we can climb it.
Then it wouldn't be impossible. It would be possible.
Rear steer it, son. Yeah, so then when you drive up there, when you start to turn left, your rear end will push you around. And, yep, back up. Now go forward. Turn. You got to turn it left. There you go. All right, now go back to just two-wheel steer, and then try to call your front to the right as you go up.
I should use crab.
No, you need it. You need it to turn.
I can't. It just goes like that.
That's why I said you need the front to turn. If you tried to go sideways, buddy, it was just going to do the same thing.
That just poured a lot of dirt into the trail.
That's all right. That's more realistic.
The thunderstorm. Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, maybe we should go get a stick out of the woods and we could lay it across there like a tree down or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunderstorm. Pew, pew.
All right, Mrs. Crawley. Just pew, pew, pew.
Dad, we should.
Continue earthing.
Corner of the house. See the blocks up there? Go towards that. See, I'm thinking we put maybe that right in
There?
just about there. Maybe cut that off.
We
So
should
that
cut
we
the
can-
roots off.
No, I want the roots in there. I think we should cut it off maybe right
That'll
in
be-
here and we can scoot it over there some.
Yeah.
And that way our course will be all over there.
And then
Yeah,
there'll
and
be a line.
We could
Right.
pile some rocks behind that.
Yeah, well,
Some
maybe
big
make a
rocks.
couple piles of dirt or something like to hold it up, and this will just be our. We can stay on this side of the line.
Wait, what?
There you go.
I'm not the best cameraman.
It's all right. You're learning. Well, that ain't either, by no means.
That bark is annoying.
Is that bark slowing you down? Well, now this saw, buddy, is made to cut on the backstroke, so it doesn't really do much going forward. So you just pull it clear back, and then
Okay.
it should go forward nice and easy if you don't push down on it.
There goes the ball. I see it breaking.
Almost. Keep going. There you go. Good
Ew.
job, buddy.
Wow. That took longer than I thought it was going to take.
I'm moving.
Went faster, honestly, than what I thought it was. Would.
Moving. Yeah, that's how you do it. Nope. Gosh. I could just go like.
Is this our bypass? Is it?
Yeah,
Yep.
it's not that easy.
Yeah, it's not that easy either. Yeah, but it's easier than Sis's route.
Yeah, you can get by it at least, but like Matt's won't because he can't make that turn. It's too big because they can barely do it with the four-wheel steering and they're smaller.
I didn't know how to be four-wheel. I kept trying to be two-wheel. Oh, hey! Dad, I beat the whole course, including the pothole. Glenn, can you turn this off for me? I did the bypass. That's still
Think it-
part of the trail.
We call that the sissy pit. Because
That's the hardest part of the trail. Technically,
this is because it's impossible. Mine is actually impossible.
No,
It was
yours is
until
the
they
hardest
spun
one that we
Matt's.
can actually do.
I mean, it was possible
Here,
until
here.
Matt did it. Thank you. I can film now, Mom. You got stuff to do.
It's fine, sis. Mom can stay for a little bit. You gonna do it?
What? We building over here.
As you say, you don't have to film the whole time.
Oh, update. We forgot. Did we record any of this?
No.
Gunner, we gotta do an update so they know that exists is this bottom part. So we got.
I am not doing an update.
I was just saying we're going to, but still. We got this. Then we got a pit. So, or is it for sure called the Sissy Pit now, Dad?
I mean, if you want to, you can. You made it.
Okay. Then we got this area. This is the Doomter. Dad plus Gunter area. And then we got the pit. Ow! Then we got a pit digged up here by Gunter. This is the first course. It's completed. Here. This is impossible because we're doing the gotta do updates. Then drive up here.
You mean upgrades, not updates?
Sorry. This is like kind of impossible. So you go up this bypass, turn up here, then you crawl this, then you got the pit, and you finish trail 1, and then you go to trail 2.